Welcome back, everyone. Kiddo here with another Magic the Gathering unpackaging video. Except today we have two commander decks. One is the Runes Powers and the other is Tyrannid Swarm from Warhammer 40K and Magic the Gathering coming together to making these decks available. I believe there are 4 or 5 different decks, which you'll have to go look those up yourselves. No spoilers. No spoilers here. But these are the two I purchased today. We're going to crack right into them, take a look at all the cards, and that's about it. So, let's take a look. We're not going to go into any in-depth information about each card. You can pause the video and take a look. But for the most part, we're just kind of looking at each card individually for the art purposes right now. I know. Why do you always like the art and not look at the actual damn thing? And I'm like, well, you know what? I originally got into Magic for the art. And the art is where my heart will always be. I do play it, but I still enjoy collecting Magic cards just for the art. So, bite my bum. There we go. Okay, so. And my dumbass forgot to buy sleeves for this deck, so they will be unsleeved for quite a while, which kind of irks me a little bit. But you know what? That's the fun. So one of the things you get with this, of course, is a full commander's deck, which is right here. And you get all these little shiny foil Garbaggio things. You get a deck holder if you do not have like an official one. These little things are right here. I don't think I'll pull them out, so they'll probably just go into the trash. You have a few tokens on the side. But other than that, you get a life counter, which goes along with the theme of the deck. So this is Tyrannids. Ugh. And of course, very useful if you don't want to keep track of your life. Yeah. So awesome. There we go. There's that. And then of course the stinky little box that comes with it for your deck to go into. These boxes do hold the deck when they are completely sleeved with Ultra Pro or other sleeves. But I don't think it'll fit anything that is very plasticky. In other words, hard shell casings. Wow. Amazing. Love the Tyrannids. They're so fucking cool. And of course, Universe Beyond. So, I remember I bought my first Magic the Gathering deck and it didn't tell me shit about how to use it, what the whole premises of it was. Primary commander, the Swarm Lord. If one of your with the Swarm Lord leading your forces, you can commit your creatures to the battlefield without fear. If one of your creatures with a ++ on it dies, you can simply draw a card to replace it. The Swarm Lord itself become more powerful each time you cast it from the command zone, meaning your opponent will loathe to kill it from the fear that it will come back even stronger. So the Swarm Lord enters the battlefield with 2 + 1 more counters on it for each time you've cast your commander from the command zone this game. Wow. Awesome. Secondary commander is Magus Luca Kane. If you choose Magus Luca's Kane as your commander, you can supercharge your ravenous creatures. Luca is a potent source of mana and has the ability to make copies of the spells you cast if these spells contain X and X in their casting cost. This means that each of your ravenous creatures will be doubled. Luca can also help your creatures build up +1 counters over time, powering up many cards in the deck that care about +1/1 counters. Very nice. Playing the deck of the Swarm. Battlefield. Okay, yeah, so basically the same information. So there we go. I'm going to keep that because it'll be useful. So here it is. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's zoom in. So there it is, the Swarm Lord. I like this, the alternate style of whatever you want to call that, verification. Although this tends to be placed all fucked up all the time, unlike their normal little logo thing. Here we have it. 100 cards plus tokens. So I'm going to split this in half and we'll go through each card one at a time. Or maybe not even a half. We're going to split it into quarters. Kind of. So the first thing we have is the Swarm Lord. Megas Luca Kane. Gene Stealer Locus, Acolyte Hybrid, Aberrant. They all seem to have the same thing at the bottom. Pure Strain Gene Stealer, Tyrannid Invasion. Ooh, Trigon Prime. Venomthrope. Whoops. Artifact Vehicle. Goliath Truck. Aetherize. Keeps unfocusing for some reason. Inspiring Call. Bred for the Hunt. Hull Breach. Herald's Horn, Beautiful Soul Ring, Ash Barrens, Frontier Bivouac, Unclaimed Territory, Cultivate, Explore, Farseek, Harrow, New Horizons, Overgrowth, Rampant Growth, Arcane Signet, Cave of Temptation, Command Tower, Evolving Wilds, Gene Stealer Patriarch, Exocrine, the Red Terror, Screamer Killer, Biophagus, and continuing. Bone Sabers, Broodlord, Clamavus, Haruspex, Hierophant Biotitan, Hormagaunt, oh my god, Hormagaunt Horde, Lictor, Nexus, Old One Eyes, Sporocyst, Termagant Swarm. My arm is getting tired. Oh, there's so many cards. Tervigan, Toxic Screen, Toxicrene, Tyrant Guard, Atlan Jackal, Death Leaper Terror Weapon, the First Tyrannic War, Gargoyle Flock, Gyrson Starn Kellermorph, Malanthrope, Moloch, Raveneer, Shadow in the Warp, Tyrannid Harridan, Tyrannid Prime, Winged Hive Tyrant, Zoanthrope, or Starstorm, Abundance, Death Present, or Death's Presence, Hardened Scales, Icon of Ancestry, Cinderglade, Exotic Orchid, Game Trail. And I'm just going to stack these up nice real quick. Temple of Abandon, Temple of Empathy, Temple of Mystery, Opal Palace, Path of Ancestry, Rugged Highlands, Terramorphic Expanse, Thornwood Falls, Mountain, lots of mountains, islands, forests, the Commander in his cardboard glory, or his thicker cardboard glory, tokens, Tyrannid, all Tyrannids, and of course on your turn, untap, draw, main phase, combat, main phase, end phase. Very nice. And that is it for the Tyrannids, however you wish to pronounce it. I'm not going to judge. And we're just going to throw these guys right in here for now until we can get some sleeves. There we go. Put them off to the side with their counter. And then we have the Runeous Powers. Oh yeah. Abaddon the Spoiler. Legendary creature, Astartes Warrior. And just the same, it has this cardboard thing that comes out with everything inside. Just the same, except different symbols. And then our deck is right here. And our deck box. Then here's the deck box that comes with it. Love the artwork on it. The deck box isn't really that bad. Like, I know some people shit on these, and I'm not really a big fan of them either because they can get ruined by water, but the cardboard's decent. It's not like it's paper. It's not like it's folded paper, but yeah, definitely useful for the time being, especially if you don't want to spend any more money on the cards than you already have. Then here's the life counter for this set. Universe Beyond, Warhammer 40K. Playing the deck, Runeous Powers. Embrace the power of chaos. The galaxy is merely a thin film of scum floating on the vast seas of chaos. The followers of the chaos god, mortals and demons, seek to swallow the galaxy and warp this. This deck contains cards with unpredictable and destructive capabilities, including some with the Cascade ability. When you cast a spell with Cascade, you reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal one that costs less mana, and the cast that spell for free. Destroy the pitiful forces of your opponent and follow your path to glory or damnation. And then, of course, the primary commander, Abaddon the Despoiler. With Abaddon the Despoiler leading your forces, you can translate damage to your opponent into value for yourself. The more damage you deal, the bigger potential reward will be. Oh my god. Find a weak point in your enemy's defense and break through, then cast a spell and find out if the gods of chaos smile upon your works. Oh dear. The secondary commander is Bellark, the Dark Master. There you go. In the first Demon Prince, blessed by all 4 gods of chaos, you can wait until you control a few other demons first, and then cast Bellark to refill your hand with cards. Or you can cast Bellark early on and use other demons to destroy your opponent's creatures, or even finish off the opponent who have low life total. Very nice. There you go. There he is, in all of his glory. Legendary creature. Astartes Warrior. Trample, Mark of Chaos, Ascent. During your turn, spells you cast from your hand with the mana value X or less have Cascade, where X is the total amount of life your opponent have lost this turn. Interesting. Spells you cast from your hand with mana value X or less cast. Interesting. I can. Ugh, God, I hate the style packaging. So much plastic! And once again, we'll grab a few cards at a time because, my God, with my teeny little hands, it's hard enough holding a deck with sleeves, but a deck without sleeves is just as annoying. So here we have Bellark, the Dark Master, Heralds of Season. Oh, God, I can't pronounce any of this shit. Heralds. We're just gonna call them Heralds. Nurgle-Rot. Ooh. Blood Crusher of Khorne, Chaos Tormentor Lord, Herald of Slaanesh, Noise Marine, Seeker of Slaanesh, The Lost and the Damned, oops, Bioblight, Bituminous Blast, Assault Suit, Soul Ring, that Soul Ring looks sick, Talisman of Creativity, Talisman of Dominance, Talisman of Indulgence, Worn Power Stone, Baron Moor, Crumble Necropolis, Molten Slag Heap, Temple of the False God, Brainstorm, Dark Ritual, nice. Deny Reality, Commander Sphere, Wayfaren's Bauble, Command Tower, Dismal Black Water, whoops, Evolving Wilds, Lord of Change, Blight Grenade, Great Unclean One, Mandate of Abaddon, oh my god, Mortarion Daemon Primarch, Nurgle Constriction, Plague Drone, Poxwalkers, Sloppity Bile Piper, Tallyman of Nurgle, Venom Crawler, Aspiring Champion, Bloodthirster, Dark Apostle, Keeper of Secrets, Karn the Betrayer, Night Rampager, Let the Galaxy Burn, Blood for the Blood God, hell yeah, Chaos Defiler, Chaos Mutation, Dracnian, Exalted Flame of Hellbrute, the Horus Heresy, nice, Kill, Maim, Burn, Lucius the Eternal, Magnus the Red, Mutalith Vortex Beast, whoops, Pink Horror, the Runious Powers, Shaman, Past in Flames, Decrease of Pain, and then Blasphemous Act, Chaos Warp, Reverberate, Warstorm Surge, Chromatic Lantern, Exotic Orchid, Foreboding Ruins, Sunken Hollow, Forgotten Cave, Path of Ancestry, Shiftwater Cliffs, Terramorph Expanse, and then we have the Mountains, Swamp, Island, the thicker cardboard card of the main commander, and your tokens. And of course, a little thing of how the game slightly works for your turns. So, that is that. A lot of awesome looking cards, and as I was flipping through cards, saw a lot of interesting effects and magic that you can cast. So I'll be interested to sit down and read through these one by one to see what I've got going for me for both of these decks, and maybe even pick and pull between each one. We will see. I'm not quite sure if I'll keep these decks together. I feel like it would be a bit of heresy to rip them apart and make my own decks with them, but we'll see what goes on. That's it for this unboxing video. If you enjoyed what you saw, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because there will definitely be more Magic the Gathering in the future, as well as Warhammer figures. Joy Toy is making Warhammer figures that look beautiful. They're painted almost identical to how many people paint the miniatures, and they are beautiful. So keep in touch for that. Until next time, guys, peace out. Bye-bye.